What is up, my fellow beasts? Welcome back to a new video. Today I am bringing you some Advanced Warfare gameplay, and I want to talk about things only beasts do in this game. Now, hold on a second. First I was playing Infinite Warfare, now I'm playing Advanced Warfare. What's going on? Why am I playing all these Call of Duty games that are kind of like supposed to be bad? Games that, you know, we've all taken poops on. Well, here's the thing. Advanced Warfare is definitely, I mean, it's not really one of the best Call of Duty games. In fact, I would say it's one of the worst. But that doesn't mean you cannot have fun playing the game. And let me tell you something. Right now, if you play Advanced Warfare, it is fun. Why is it fun? It's fun because you don't have a bunch of nerds just running around all over the place with ball 27s and all their variants and, you know, stuff like that, which was definitely very annoying back in the day when Advanced Warfare was the most recent Call of Duty game. That's the main reason why a lot of people hated the game, because lobbies were full of nerds just using all sorts of ball 27 variants, which was very annoying because obviously the BAL, the ball, the bell, is the most overpowered gun in the game, and it's something, you know, other than the default one, all the variants are guns that are only available in supply drops, and obviously not everyone had those overpowered variants, which was definitely very annoying because it wasn't fair. I mean, having to use default guns versus these guns from supply drops that were on steroids was definitely not a fair match. So right now Advanced Warfare is pretty fun. I mean, it's pretty casual. You have a bunch of noobs running around. I've been having a lot of fun playing Advanced Warfare once in a while. I don't play it every single day. I just, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of tired of playing the same Call of Duty games over and over again, which is Call of Duty 4, World at War, MW2, MW3, Black Ops 1, Call of Duty Ghosts. I mean, I've played those games like millions of times, and the ones I haven't played that much is Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3 I don't want to play, no thank you, Black Ops 2 I don't want to play, no thank you. So I was left with Advanced Warfare for today, and I want to show you guys how beasts have fun playing this game. So let's start off with the big things, ladies and gentlemen. So the thing number one on this list that only beasts do in Advanced Warfare is using the Goliath. Ladies and gentlemen, the Goliath is a big ass robot that is a lot of fun to use. If you enjoy playing Titanfall 2, in fact, this is something that a lot of people were complaining about. They were like, oh, Call of Duty copied the Titans from Titanfall 1. I mean, if you like Titanfall 2 and the Titans, whatever, you're gonna love this kill streak. First of all, I love the way you get inside the kill streak. It's something that Sledgehammer did very well. You can see all the pieces of the Goliath moving around, metal cracking and whatever, all the metal sounds. It is freaking awesome, super badass. Then the robot itself, I mean, it's huge. It's not as big as the Titans from Titanfall 2, but it's quite big, quite tall, very bulky. So it's definitely something pretty awesome to use. Obviously, if you are a freaking nerd, I don't know if you're going to be able to use the Goliath because it takes a beast full of muscle mass to be able to control this thing and move it around because it's very heavy. So if you're a nerd, I don't know if you're going to be able to do it, but if you're a beast, go ahead. You're going to have a lot of fun using this motherfucker. But keep in mind that just because you're a big-ass Titan, it doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. This thing has a very weak spot, which is the head. For some reason, Sledgehammer forgot to put the helmet on the Goliath, so your head, the player's head, is exposed. So I mean, if people shoot the head of the Goliath, you're gonna die. It's gonna take like, I don't know, 5 shots to kill you if they aim for your head. So when you use the Goliath, try to stay away from long lines of sights, super open areas. Try to catch people around corners and stuff like that. Don't give him enough time to shoot your head and you will have a blast. Then the second thing on this list, ladies and gentlemen, is something you can do with a very cheeky kill streak, which is the first kill streak in Advanced Warfare, the support drone. So this thing is pretty much a manual UAV that you fly around, tag people, tag enemies, and your teammates will be able to see these enemies through walls and I believe also on the minimap. As I said, it's just a manual UAV, which kind of sucks. No one wants to use a manual UAV. You just want to use a UAV and let the UAV do its thing. You don't want to be the UAV, so that's why no one uses this drone. But let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If you go play hardcore, and if you equip EMP grenades and also threat grenades, you will actually be able to kill people with this non-lethal kill streak. On the mode hardcore, obviously people have less health, so if you are able to find campers laying down, shoot the grenades, the EMP grenade and the threat grenade at their heads, and those grenades will do enough damage to kill them. This is a very funny way of trolling people in Advanced Warfare, because as I said, this is not a lethal kill streak. Then the next thing on this list, ladies and gentlemen, is using the, I'm gonna call them death machines. So in Advanced Warfare you have the turret, and the turret is like the sentry gun, which is something that you can put a few upgrades on. So the lowest variant of the turret is something that you have to control, so you have to be the sentry gun, right? And if you want it to be a sentry gun, yes, you can upgrade it, but it's gonna cost more points. What I like doing is using the turret as my weapon, so you can get the turret off its tripod and just run around with it like a minigun, or you know, like a death machine. There's actually a death machine, there's one that shoots a laser beam, and there's one that shoots rockets. What you need to try to do, ladies and gentlemen, is try to get all the three of them in one match, then use them all one after the other one. It's something I used to do a lot back in the day. I would just advise you to use the support package on all these turrets, because that way you can die as many times as you want. Try to get as many points as you can, because it's gonna take a lot of points to get all the three turrets. You're gonna have to play the objective like motherfucking crazy. I would advise you to play domination, but the outcome is gonna be freaking awesome. Now, how does this work? Well, you have to have 3 different classes with all the 3 different turrets. After you get the first turret, you switch to the second class, you get the second turret, then you switch to your third class, and then after you have all the 3 turrets, just run around like a diabolical beast, killing everyone. I love it. Then the next thing on this list, ladies and gentlemen, is using the beastly guns. And oh my goodness, when it comes to the beastly guns, the ones I use the most, and I'm not gonna include any weapon variants on this list because I know not a lot of people have the special weapon variants and whatever. These are gonna be default weapons you can use. I'm gonna start off with the XMGs. So pretty much when you use this LMG, which is an akimbo LMG, you look like a human Goliath. I mean, just look at that thing. You look like an absolute beast. You look like a tank with legs. This is awesome. These things were terrible when Advanced Warfare was out. I don't know when they buffed these tanks, but I started using the XMGs like 1 or 2 months ago, and I was like, oh my god, these things actually kill people now. They are a lot of fun to use, but if you lock yourself on the ground, I mean, it gives you better accuracy, I don't know, it's the lockdown mode, whatever, you will be like a human sentry gun. You cannot move, but you can turn around, you can do a 360, a 180, whatever you want to do, a 720, whatever. You can spin around in circles if you want to. You cannot move, but the accuracy, the damage is absolutely insane. This thing is like a goddamn sniper rifle. I would just advise you to make this, you know, more effective. I would advise you to use a shield on your back, so you're gonna need to use overkill, and I would advise you to use the exo shield, so that when you are on the lockdown mode, if someone appears out of nowhere and starts shooting at you, it's gonna take you a while. It's gonna take you like 1 second to unlock yourself off the ground and, you know, take cover or whatever. But if you have the exo shield, you can take cover and then put the exo shield down and immediately shoot them. I do this all the time and it works like a charm. And then we have the pistol RW1. This thing is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's hard to use. It's not as easy to use as the XMGs, ladies and gentlemen, but I mean, it's a super badass pistol, and I absolutely love using this thing. It's a one-shot kill. As long as you hit him above the waist, you're gonna kill him. It's not a big deal, but if you miss, oh my goodness, you better start jumping all over the place, because most likely you're gonna die. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, for the Spartan Beasts, I think number 5 on this list is definitely using the shield and the spike drone. So using the riot shield in Advanced Warfare is not easy, let me tell you right now, because of the movement system. But the coolest thing, what makes it fun in Advanced Warfare to use the shield, is that you can use 2 shields at the same time. So you can use the normal shield, and then at the same time you can use the exo shield. And let me tell you something, if you use the exo shield while you have the other shield in front of you, you'll have 2 shields protecting you in front of you at the same time, which is absolutely ridiculous. Then the spike drone, I think it's called spike drone, I'm not sure though, it's also pretty fun to use. It takes a little bit more skill to use than a throwing knife, but it is freaking awesome. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, these are 5, 6, 7 things you can do in Advanced Warfare to have fun playing this game. I'm not gonna lie, this game can be quite fun if you're playing against casuals, if you're not playing against nerds, as I said. Let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys do or what you used to do in this game to have fun. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Peace out.